Gems family members and guests. How are you guys doing today? Hey, listen, I had a rough but good day. What's going on, everybody? I don't think I'm going to come on camera because I don't look good today. My hair got wet. What's going on? Hey, Mixology. Oh, wow, wow, wow. There's a lot going on, isn't it? There's a lot going on. I guess my buddy Lemon is in hot water again. I don't know what's going on with baby boy. He'll get it together. He's new. So we gonna talk about, hey, Michi Black, we gonna talk about a few things here. One, Monty, you okay, beautiful? I hope you're okay. I saw your video and I know you was pretty upset. And Monty is a very loyal person. You know, I love me some Monty, have been loving her. Hey, Jill, for a long, long time. She's very loyal to those that she like and those that she don't fool with, she don't fool with. So she was on a rant over there the other day. And I just say, Monty, do you, baby. Don't let nobody stop you. Do you. Now, I'm going to talk about, again, a bag of bitches. Of course, you know, Kwani got mad at me the other day. I had Ronnie Q on my platform, and I don't know why these people think they're going to control me, but you know, you're never going to control me no matter, hey, Hood Table, what you do. You're not going to control me. I'm going to come down here and do my thing. Fuck what you heard, okay? I don't want to drop too many F-bombs. I don't want to get too upset because the energy, you know, that you put out there is the energy you get in. But it's a very, very sad thing that people are really broken. I'm telling you, it's some really mentally ill people here. Now, Kwani a couple of months ago had came over here and apologized. And see, that's why I don't set apologies too tough. I think it's up and stuck for me. And I know why. I told you, people sometimes create who you are by their behavior. And when it comes to this YouTube, I know that a lot of people here, they break up to make up and they cool no matter what you do to them. I'm a different breed of person. I'm just not gonna go for it. So I apologize. You know, she apologized and I said I accepted it. But when I got off the phone, when I got off the live, I was talking to Diva. Hey, Melissa, how are you, baby? And I said, Diva, I said, you know, I don't forgive people. And Diva is always trying to tell me to think different. Don't hold grudges, you know, just let people be. This just you too. And I get all that. But what I don't get is you taking to your platform again after you promised me. See, your promises aren't worth shit, neither are you. And that's just the fact of the matter. I can't sugarcoat it no more. You are a miserable, broken, lonely person. You are very, very bitter and you really hate yourself. Not that you hate me, not that you hate Ronnie Q, not that you hate Spill It Boy or everyone else you take to your platform and you start cussing us out for no reason. But the hate is more about you hating yourself. You're not accepting your life, your position in life. Now, I don't know what happened to you. You say you grew up in a nice household and, you know, loving parents and sisters and all that. You know, that's hard for me to believe because anytime someone had that much hate in their heart to call their own sisters, their queens, hey, Talent, a bag of nigger bees, and you say you love them, you don't love yourself. Thank you, Talent, so much. You are a pitiful, broken person. You'll never have friends. Now, you know, James came at you just the way he came at you, and I'm a little different. I'm not going to talk about your friend, you know, if that's the reason why you're doing this. It has nothing to do with your friend. This is who you are. That's why no one really likes you, Kwani. That's why you really can't even get on people platforms. They kind of like blackballed you. And I said, well, I don't want to do that to her. You know, I really don't want to do that to her. She came here and she apologized. Your apologies mean nothing to people. But you know what? I really don't fault you because you hurting so bad. You're miserable over there. You talked about people homes, people aesthetics, people jobs, and then voila, what happens to you? See, I come on camera and all this is me. All this is me. Rolls, fats, big nose, whatever. It's me. And I'm never going to apologize for being me. See, I don't have to say I'm sorry to you because I've never done anything to you. But I know misery love companies, and people who hurt, broken, and miserable the way you are and don't have anyone in their lives to love them. See, I thought it was very strange when you came on here for your birthday. And people was wishing you a happy birthday. We all wished you a happy birthday. That let me know a lot. That let me know that you didn't have anyone in your real life to wish you a happy birthday, to give you a birthday cake, to give you kisses and hugs like I had, even though I had that incident with my granddaughter. But that just made you know that when it comes to my family, I don't play. I don't play. I'm not faking nothing at all. This is me. This is who I am. I don't come down here and pretend to be anyone other than Mz.Teavalocity. But you do. You do. You don't even know what love is. How can you love me or anyone else in the YouTube feed, the YouTube fear, or even in real life when you don't love yourself? You got a lot of hatred for yourself. I don't know if you mad because you was born to be a black woman, because you call us a bag of black nigger bees and stuff like that. And it seems like you upset that you was born into blackness and you can't handle it. So what you do is come down here and project all your hate for yourself on other people. You don't want to see people happy. You'll do anything in your powers to try to make someone feel bad, to humiliate them, to downcast them. You talk about them, to try to break them. But because you can't break me, you have a problem. See, I tell y'all all the time, I don't give a damn who you like or who you don't like. If they haven't done anything to Mz.Teavalocity, she will continue to rock with them, whether you like them or not. See, y'all go back and forth, wishy-washy, flip-floppy, love you today, hate you tomorrow. I don't play that shit. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And at this very point, I don't like you anymore. Not at all. You could make 100 videos. I never watched the video. I just had people texting me. Someone cashed at me. Someone wrote under my comments the things that you was over there saying about me, calling me a bag of bitches. Because you didn't like I let Ronnie Q on my platform. Well, catch this. Ronnie Q is always welcome on my platform. And I'm welcome on her platform until we decide that we don't want to welcome each other and be YouTube shits, have YouTube shits. You can't stop that. See, you hate people that you can't control. You can't control me, Kwani. Give it up. I didn't even come watch the video because I didn't care, because I already know how you rock over there. But you all washed up over here. You are all washed up. And see, when you had that camera slip, let me tell you something. When you had that camera slip, you decided that you was going to try to play nice with people because you didn't want people dragging your ass all through these YouTube streets about your living arrangements and your aesthetics. So you decided that you was going to make up and love up on everybody so they didn't talk about you. I wasn't going to talk about you no way because you're not worth it. When it comes to people living arrangements, that's something I never do, because I thank God for my many blessings that he bestows upon me. See, I don't care if you're living in a paper box. At least you have a roof over your head. But we saw how you was living. We know how broken you are. We know that you are a miserable old bat. You're very miserable, and you want everyone else to be miserable. And I tell you this over and over, you didn't make me and you can't break me. So you could make 150 videos about me, Kwani. You will never equate to who I am. You will never be the woman that I am. You'll never have the class that I have. Now, I don't talk about people aesthetics. I don't talk about, that's just something I don't do, what they have and what they don't have. But you will never look as good as I am. You look older than me now, and you're younger than me. So imagine when you get my age, the way you drinking those 211s over there, the way you're spewing out all the hatred towards people, how you not loving yourself, how you continuing to deteriorate. You will never equal up to me and look as good as I look, even on my bad days. Even on my bad days, and this is a bad day, you'll never look as good as I am. You could never have the class that I have, Kwani. Never. You have mental problems and you need to get help. But I'm going to tell you a story about Uncle Larry. Now, Uncle Larry was a multi-millionaire almost. Uncle Larry had everything. But Uncle Larry was mean, very, very mean. He had 5 children. And I went to see Uncle Larry, who's in now senior living. I went to see Uncle Larry, and Uncle Larry had 5 children, and his children never showed up. They never show up for him. They don't even care about him. I couldn't believe Uncle Larry, with all the money he had, didn't have anyone in his dying days. That's how you're going to be. You're not going to have anyone because you had to come on here to get birthday love. That's sad. I could see if you was coming here just to celebrate. No, you was actually coming here because you needed some birthday love and your own family couldn't give it to you. So you're mad at people who's happy. And you know that I'm happy, very happy. Even on my bad days, I try to see good in them and be happy and treat people the right way. See, Uncle Larry has nobody. He's dying alone. I've seen many people die alone. And I used to say to myself, what kind of family do they have that their own family won't come visit them and they in hospice and they on their dying beds? Then I thought about people like you. People like you who treat your family like shit, who treat your friends like shit, who treat your co-workers like shit. You treat yourself like shit. You are wallowing in liquor, killing yourself, and you want to kill everybody else along with you. And you can't do that. So when people are happy and they smile and then they come down here trying to uplift their people, you try to destroy them. You tried to tear them down. You tried to beat them down. You tried to do all that's humanly possible to make them as miserable as you. That's what you don't like about me. See, when people say they don't like Mz.Teavalocity, and I say, well, I've never done anything to, yeah, there's a such thing called jealousy and envy is. Envy. Hold on, y'all. My Wi-Fi is struggling. Let me cut my phone off. Hold on. You're just jealous of everyone. You're just envious of everyone. You're just so miserable. And people, when you see people happy, that shit eats you up inside because you can't live happy. That's not my fault. I never sold into you other than positivity when you came on here and try to be nice to you. But you can't accept that. Not because you don't like me, because you don't like yourself. You don't like that you was born a black woman. Because you call us too many nigga bitches. You don't like that your kids don't have anything to do with you. Your grandkids don't have anything to do with you. See, you're not even there to defend your grandchildren. See, I was there to defend my granddaughter. I sure was. You can't say the same for yourself. You are miserable. You're lonely and you're going to die alone. You're hateful. You have no one. But you're 211. I have love all over the place, to include this YouTube, because I don't come down here and try to tear people down. I try to lift them up. I try to motivate them, inspire them. I try to turn dust into diamonds, something you'll never be able to do. You will never equate to the woman I am. Never. So I suggest you just leave me the fuck alone. I've asked you that several times. Don't you ever come back over here. You could never apologize to me. You're not worth it. You're not anyone that I want to know on YouTube or in real life. You're a done deal for me now. Leave me alone. Don't worry about me. Make 100 videos about me. because you're not getting paid. I am. You're jealous of everyone. You're jealous of the relationship, the bonds that people have on here. You are pathetic. You are really a sick piece of shit. And I normally don't talk about people like that. But Kwani, you are a piece of shit that's going to die alone because you don't know how to have friends. You came on here and everybody was there for you. I'm putting up prayer hands and stuff. And my stuff is legit. I really meant that. I pray for you. You lost your friend. I know, but you was nasty, mean, and hateful before your friend even left this earth. That's just who you are. You're sad. Very, very sad. And I feel sorry for you more than anything because you can't live a happy life. Your life is done. You're done. You're done. You're going to die in that little house. I don't know if that was a bathroom, a room, or whatever. You're going to die just like that. You don't require anything more because you don't love yourself. See, when you love yourself, you try to do better. You can't even do better for yourself because you really don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. It ain't about you loving Mz.Teavalocity. You don't love yourself. And I can't help you. You need therapy. You need extensive therapy and not YouTube therapy. You come on here and cuss everybody out. You call that your therapy. And the drunker you get, the worse you get, the nastier you get, the more bag of bitches come out. I mean, you hate yourself that much? Because it's not about us. It's not about us. And you call yourself queen. What queen do you know live like that? I'll wait. What queen do you know live like you live? I don't know, not one royal person live the way you live. You're trapped in misery and you can't get out. You can't find your way out. Like I said, you're going to die a lonely, miserable person. And when you're sitting up, if you make it to hospice, when you're sitting up in hospice and the nurses and the aides and the doctors wondering why no one came to visit you, maybe they could look back at some of your YouTube videos. Maybe we could play the YouTube videos and let them know what type of person you really are. You are mean. You are hateful. You are wicked. You're just nasty, nasty. You're sickening, sickening. Never done anything to you because I let Ronnie Q on my platform to say what I let a lot of people on my platform. I always say it's the opinions of the panelists, not of Mz.Teavalocity's. You can't take people being happy. You don't like seeing people rise. That's what it is. When we start getting numbers and people start loving on us, you can't take that. See, the people be in your chat, they don't love you. They don't like you. They just there for entertainment. You are definitely a clown. So they go to the circus for entertainment. You know, you're just pathetic. There's not much more I can say to you. I wish you would stop coming for me. Don't you ever. You keep your ass up in the clouds. Don't you ever open your mouth to apologize to me because I don't ever want it again. You're one and done. That's why I don't take apologies too lightly. I mean, that's why I don't accept apologies because people like you make me like this. You create this in me. You are one sick puppy. And James drug your ass for filth. But see, I'm different. I'm just going to speak truth too. That you're miserable. And we all should realize that you are a miserable person dying by yourself. I don't know how long you have to live. I don't. I don't know if you're sick, like physically sick. I know you mentally sick. You're definitely mentally sick to come on here and talk the way you do. You are broken and we can't fix you. We can't even love on you. You don't even know how to accept love. Like I said, it was pretty sad that you had to come on here over on Lemons so people could celebrate your birthday with you because your family didn't give a damn about you. Not at all. You never came on and said my family brought me a cake. My son sent me flowers. You never said anything nice. My mother called me and it just made my day. I was so happy I was around my family. You can't celebrate like I can celebrate. I chose not to go out. My kids, everybody, come on, let's go out, mom. Let's take you something. Let's take you somewhere to eat, mom. You know, let's get you a cake. I said, no, I don't feel well. I'm just gonna lay down and watch a little YouTube and eat me some ice cream. Unfortunately, shit popped off, but I was there for my grandkids. Can you say the same for yours? You were so worried about me defending my granddaughter, telling me what type of energy that I have here. That was love. See, that was a sign of love when I went down there and told those little girls, you're not gonna come here and do anything to my granddaughter. You can't say the same. No one likes you. No one likes you. And you digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That ain't no one gonna fuck with you on here anymore, Kwani. You know how they blackball people, how they black out people. But see, I gotta think about it too. I can't say that because this is a flip-flop area. This is where people could talk about each other kids and talk about, everything under the sun, drag them, and then they friends the next day. I'm just not going to do that. Don't ever come back over here. I don't want nothing of the likes of Kwani over here, okay? And I'm fine. I'm good. My YouTube is struggling. I'm fine. I'm good. That's enough for you, Kwani. Like I said, you go ahead and you waddle in your pity and your brokenness, and your demented, your mental illness by yourself, okay? You do that by yourself. You're not going to get any more energy from me. I'm tired of you now, Kwani. I've had enough. If you haven't had enough, I've had enough. Make 150 videos. I promise you, I won't see them. Someone actually, because people are so freaking messy down here, they cashed at me to tell me you was over there calling me a bag of bitches. I was like, really? What else is new? They cashed at me. Somebody sent me a screenshot. I don't care about that. I didn't care about that. I wasn't going to come over there. I hope you made some money off of me. I hope you was getting some cash apps off of me. Because you was calling me a bunch of names, they say. Me and Ronnie Q. But honey, you do you. You go ahead and you die alone by yourself. Broken, battered, abused, traumatized. You won't even go seek help. Your help is the 211, the liquor you waddle, you swallow down every night. Just getting drunker and drunker, just coming out here talking about everybody. Yeah, a cash app. Somebody sent me a cash app the other day, and I looked at it and they said Kwani over there, and they was telling me that she was calling me a bag of bees, me and Ronnie Q, and go look at her video. Then somebody put, a comment under my video. That's the only way I was gonna watch it, because I don't watch Kwani. Because deep down inside, guess what? I never really forgave you. I was cordial with you, but I never really forgave you because I already knew what type of person. I said it's just a matter of time before she go back starting to call me a bunch of bitches. And voila, it happened. We know you. That's one thing. We know you. We know all about you. Now, enough of you. Let's go on to Rodney. Poor Rodney. Who didn't see that coming? I saw Rodney Docs coming. And I know people are saying they want the old beef sector back and things like that. And I guess the beef sector is beef sectoring. They dox Rodney. They say they dox him down to his socks. I don't care about what Rodney do in life. He's just a person here, a character here on YouTube. I didn't run to see anything, I don't care about when people get doxxed because I don't care about how people live. I'm not taking care of them, so I don't give a damn about how their house look, what type of cars they drive, what type of job they have. I'm not contributing to none of that to take care of them, so I don't care. But Rodney should have known that was coming because he was pissing people off. He was really pissing people off. Do he deserve to be doxxed? Absolutely not. No one deserved to be doxxed, but that's what they do here. You know, I think he's on a sabbatical now. Maybe he's going to take a break now, you know, and or start his own channel or whatever he's going to do. Let me tell you something, Rodney. Whatever you do is something about YouTube. It's something about I have learned around here. You can't go around talking shit and dragging these women around here. This is a women's area. There's a bunch of women here. They're going to stick together. At the end of the day, they will stick together. And you came off too strong. And I think I told you about that. And I don't care if people pushing you up to be, you know, to go after people. I don't believe people doing it. I think you was just doing some of that on your own. I don't see people pushing you up to, you know, drag and get into beef with people. I believe you thought that was the way to get on. And I keep telling you, people, that's not the way to get on. That's not the way to get on, Rodney. You could have just came on here and been Rodney. There's a lot of people who come on here and don't beef, don't go after people. And you got to understand, you got OGs around here. You got people who's respected and loved around here, who's been around here for years. And when you start going after innocent people, you got to know that somebody's going to come back after you. You was warned. You was warned and you didn't take heed to the warning. And now all your information is out there somewhere floating around. Like I said, I don't give a damn. I didn't care when they call themselves Dox and James. I don't care about stuff like that. When they dox people, I don't care. That's not my game. I think it's terrible to invade people's privacy. But then people open themselves up for that as well. Because again, you went after somebody who was really well liked over here, and people came to that person's defense. Now, people don't know who doxed you. They'll never know who doxed you unless the person come out and say they doxed you. So, you know, people be spinning narratives and they be guessing, and we don't know who doxed people around here a lot of times unless they say, hey, I doxed you. I did it. You don't know. So they went over there spinning the narrative that Brianna said something or she had something to do with it. Nope, I was right there when she said what happened, but I don't want to talk about it, and I'm not going to tell y'all where to see it. Everybody is not grimy like that, or some people just don't care, you know, but it's terrible. They doxed you, Rodney. You could go ahead and take a break, and then you could come back and you could do your thing. Now, would you get the support that you think you gonna get? Maybe not. Maybe not. That don't get you the support. Hey, Nene, baby, let me speak to Free Thinker. Thank you for joining me. Mixology, of course, Jill, Comfort Zone. Sorry. Hey, Latasha, Creole Butterfly, Sugar Plum. Yaya, hey, Yaya. You welcome to use a clip. So I don't know, Rodney. Hey, Phenomenal Scorpio. So I don't know, Just Andrea. How you doing, baby? I don't know who did it. I don't care. I don't even care to find out anything about you. It's not my business. I don't give a shit. It doesn't, you know, make me feel good when people privacy is invaded. I don't like that. That's just an uncomfortable feeling for people, I'm sure. So I wasn't, you know, one way or the other. I wish you well, Rodney, wherever you go or whatever you decide to do. Was it worth it? Was it worth it, really? It wasn't worth it, Rodney. You know, and let me tell you something, men over here, and it could be gay men, straight men. When you go after women, be very careful because these other women go band together. They definitely go band together to come at your ass. That's what they gonna do. Now, I'm not going to be here very long. I just said I wanted to come on to tell Kwani that someone told me that you was again calling all of us a bag of bees and nigger bees and the usual, Kwani, the usual that you do. And I just wanted you to know I don't want you to ever come back over here. I will never ever accept your apology again. You take that apology and shove it up your little tiny asshole because I don't want it ever again. Hey, Jazz, baby, just leave Mz.Teavalocity alone. I could do without you. I don't even want your click and view. Don't even hide up in the bushes. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Unfortunately, you don't have any friends. No one likes you on here. I don't think anyone likes you because you talk about everybody. And you tell me, oh yeah, I changed. I changed. Yeah, she is very, very jealous. She very jealous of people. Very, very much so. I changed and I thought about it, and I just want to be positive. That lasted for 2 minutes until you got your next 211, and then you decided you didn't want to be positive again, and that you was gonna talk about us again. Make up your mind. They say you love us. That you say, oh yeah, that's a sign of love. If that's a sign of love, please, I don't want your love anymore, Kwani. I don't want your love, darling. Just leave me alone and stay away from me as far as possible. So, okay. Now that, and then what else I was going to talk about? Something else. Oh, they dragging lemon, 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 my dear. Lemon, lemon, lemon. How can I approach you? How can I approach you? Because I noticed that you say a lot of times you sick of people trying to control you and tell you what to do. You're a grown man. I can't control you or tell you what to do, but I could tell you to step lightly, Lemon. Just step lightly. It's not worth it, baby. You got your own thing going over there. Continue to go to your own thing. I don't want to. Yeah, me either. She says she loved me. I don't want that love. You got your thing going on there, but I see you too. You are, believe it or not, I see you self-sabotaging. You self-sabotaging. I don't know what's going on with you, Lemon, but I watched you. I watched you this morning, and I'm just saying to myself, Lemon, you're self-sabotaging yourself. You know? Yeah, he did everything everybody else did. But again, too, sometimes you can't go at people hard on here, free thinker. That's just the fact of the matter, because they will come at you. He wants to be the villain. Why would you want to be a villain? I didn't hear him say that, yeah. Hold on. I didn't hear him say he wants to be the villain. I don't think you want to be the villain. I think you need to step back. And again, I think I told you before, Lemon, to watch your videos so you can do assessment. You could do assessment how you start out when you start your video and how you end up. There's something going on too. I don't think you want to be the villain around here. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know if you think people are so against your relationship or something that you have to come out swinging. But I saw some stuff today and I was like, lemon, lemon, lemon. That's not it. That's not it. So I hope, Lemon, you do take a look at your videos and see what's really going on. So it's nothing wrong with taking a step back and reevaluating yourself and how you want your platform to go. Now you got your own thing over there. You hold your own people, you do your own thing. However, you're going at the wrong people. Again, you guys, I don't believe in gatekeepers and all that bullshit. I don't believe in gatekeepers and you have to kiss people butt and do all that so your platform could thrive. I believe is what you bring, your entertainment, what you bring and what you believe and what you stand on. That's my belief. I don't believe there's any gatekeepers, but I do believe that if you start pissing off a lot of people, the wrong people, that you digging a hole for yourself. You're like crashing fast, and I don't want to see that happen to you. I really don't want to see that happen to you. He said it from his own mouth. Okay, if he wants to be the villain, then let him be the villain. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I would hate to see him. People self-sabotage. Sometimes they don't realize it. They don't realize it. They get mixed up in the chaos and all the drama and stuff, and they still trying to find themselves. And then they start just self-sabotaging. And I just see that a little bit. If Limit doesn't back off, I see that happening to him. So, and I don't want that to happen to him, because I think you still have room that you can apologize. you know, for some things that have happened. But if you don't mean it and you want to be labeled as this villain and you want to beef with everybody, don't offer up apology and really don't mean it. But if you look back and you say, man, I kind of mucked up when I did what I did today on this video, I realize it, and you step back and you think, baby, you always have time to make it right. Hey, Sophia, you have time to make it right if you want to make it right. If you don't, then that's another story. You do what you do. Can't nobody tell you what to do. That's your platform. You a grown man. I just see the difference in how you start out with your videos, you know, your lives. And then if I get up in the morning and I pick it back up, I see how they ending. And I think the more you drink, the more of a villain you become, lashing out at people who's really there supporting you. You can't step on your supporters like that. You have people over there supporting you for whatever reason. We never know why people support us. You know, we don't know if they do it for clout. I don't think I'm a big person that people just get on my platform to be seen for clout. I don't know if they really genuinely like me. I think people genuinely like you, come over there and support you. They hang out, and I see you lashing out at some of the people who really like you. That's just something I'm observing. So men listen to men. The fact that he hasn't listened to their advice says a lot. Maybe it's not. Like I said, I don't want him to crash and burn. I like him. He's been around here for a while. But again, I can't control him. I can't control his platform. And I don't know what's causing him to be so combustion like that. You know, what is causing him to do that? Maybe he feels some type of way, you know, and he figured that he just have to do what he do. Maybe it's whenever he's drinking, but he gets really disrespectful towards his supporter, and I'm not going to allow anyone to yeah, he does. And I'm wondering if he's realizing that. A content creator that stay drunk, tell some truth. I don't watch him. That's why SK don't drop down. That could be it, Latasha. That could be it, because Sir King already know what this area gives, and he probably don't want to get involved. I don't know. I've seen him over there support him, you know, I think a couple of lives ago, but maybe he don't want to get involved because he know this area, you know, what it gives. And then if you're telling somebody and you talking to them and you trying to hit them to something and they don't listen and they headstrong and they just go do it their way, then you have to step back and allow people to do them, and whatever comes out of it, right? So that's what I think is going on. I think I dropped my link, and again, I'm not going to be here very long. I have some things I want to attend to. Today, I couldn't get no phone calls. This is the craziest thing, you guys. Today, my phone just wouldn't allow me to dial out, and it kept saying my SIM card was missing. This is the weirdest shit. I done had that phone for about 2 years or more, right? And so I take it to the T-Mobile store, and the lady opened it and she said, "You don't have a SIM card in there." I said, "Well, ma'am, I've never taken a SIM card out of there. I've never touched the phone." I said, "Normally when it tells me about the SIM card, I just restart it and then I could dial out, but it wouldn't happen. So they put a SIM card." She said, "Listen, I don't think we're going to solve this mystery." She said, "But I can guarantee you there was a SIM card in here." I said, "It couldn't have been because I've never touched it. I've never touched it." Hey, Newbiology, how are you, darling? Thanks for joining me. So I don't know. They put a SIM card in there. She said she couldn't figure it out. I said, me either, shit. So Jamila, something as simple as respecting him has nothing to do with age. He know he is wrong, and he doesn't give men the same energy. I don't know. My children dad didn't play that. Hey, I don't know. You know, you sometimes you just have to back off people, beef sect, and you just have to let them live and let them live their life. You know, as parents, we always try to prevent our children from getting hurt or experiencing things we may have, uncomfortable things we have experienced in life. Sometimes you just have to let them go and experience it. That it is what it is. We can't intercept all their falls, their bumps, their bruises, you know, their life experiences. A lot of times we learn from life experiences. But again, I'm not here to protect him. I'm not here to mother him. I'm just telling him I watched him, and he's being a little too reckless. And I think I had spoke about that before. He's being lemon. He's being lemon. but he's being a little too reckless. And hey, what's going on, Trejo? And he is going to find himself on the other side of the YouTube streets. Now he has many supporters from other areas. That's the good thing about it. He's diverse. You know, again, even the supporters from other areas, Lemon is having a problem with, and I don't think that's a good look. That's just coming from me. Just coming from me. You know, I think he needs to reevaluate what's going on. And Jamila, I know you really good with Lemon. I see you support him all the time. And I believe somehow you have spoken to Lemon, and you know, you have said it. But again, hey Iris Wagstaff, how are you? I just wish somebody really could watch to encourage him to watch his videos and see how they go from sugar to shit, and how he's, you know, treating his supporters, his true supporters. He has a nice, you know, nighttime spot over there that people could come to. You know, people who stay up all night, people who go to sleep and then they get up at night time, they can go ahead over there. We go ahead and watch Lemon and stuff. I've seen big people. And in Treasure Lane, you could get ready to clean me up, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, mother. I think Lemon, let me see how I could say this. Lemon really adores you. And I know you support him. And I know you have tried to talk to him, or you have been there for him. But I think because he got your seal of approval, I'm trying to say this right, mother. He got like your seal of approval because he said it today, that he think he's safe. He think he's safe to say and do what he want. And I know you can't control no grown man, but when he said that today, I thought to myself, I hope he don't think that's giving him the okay to just come out here and act a plumb fool sometime, because mother supports him. And we know you are a big content creator over here. You are an OG. You are an OG over here, and you've been here a long time. And I don't know if he feel some type of comfortability with you. Now, I know you've never told him to go after people, but sometimes people just feel safe. You know how Rodney did when you told him he was part of the B sector. That's all he talked about. So he was part of the B sector. Don't kick my butt or clean me up. But I'm just saying, maybe he felt safe. You know, maybe he feels safe because he has a bigger content creator, you know, supporting him. And I mean, we all support him. But again, I'm not an OG. Hey, Bird. So he has, you know, an OG who supports him. Maybe he think that's the, you know. Yeah, see, Rodney thought the same thing. The OG has spoken, so he thought he could really show his ass, you know. And again, Rodney did what some other people do, but I guess, you know, some people really didn't like it and they just went after him. But I think when they see big content creators over here, who they know who've been over here, who have their seal of approval, who's 100% over here, it gives them some type of comfortability. And no way am I saying that you told him to go after people. I'm just saying he said today your name. And so I was thinking, now I know James ain't telling him to go after nobody. He just telling him to come over here and do his thing. But I think I've also heard you give him words of an advice too. Good advice. So I don't know. What about Rick Reed? Phenomenal Scorpio to Rick Reed attached. Well, I tell you, you see the 3 R's is out there. Rick Reed, Rita, and Reed. Ooh, they coming for some folk over here. Now, Rita done came out of retirement, and so did Rick Reed. And they, you know, they out here snatching people weaves off and shit like that. You know, again, you don't know what will cause people to come out here and defend other people. These people been here for a long time. A lot of us are new. I even consider myself new. I don't know all the history that they have. So you got to be careful, because sometimes the old heads will come back out here and let you know, hey, listen, Get your ass in check, you know? And so I saw where Rita came on. Reed was talking about Rita coming on, and I saw Rick Reed. I saw him over there on Lemons. So I don't know. It seemed like some of the old people are coming back out here to do their thing. Now I don't know what caused them. Again, you guys, I don't care what no one say. I don't care what no one tell you. Don't be fooled. Some of these people are well liked, and when you come after them, you'll have a mass of people coming after you. That's just what it gives over here. You know, it ain't changed. It's the beef sector. It's the beef sector. So I don't know. I don't have too much to say. I just wanted to tell my girlfriend, I got messages that she was calling me a bag of bitches again. And then I was like, oh, well, what else is new? I wanted to talk to Lemon. Hey, Dovey. I wanted to talk to Lemon. Lemon, you may be in the bushes. You should be asleep, baby. You might be asleep by now because I think you was on all day. I think you was up all day fighting. So you may be asleep now. But again, I'm just giving you a little word of advice. Maybe you should step back and look at your videos and see where they go from sugar to shit. Were you happy at the beginning of your videos? And the more that you drink your champagne, you become unhappy and you start fighting and just, you punching everybody in their chest. You don't even care who's you punching at this point. Child, James told Rodney he was beef sector because later on he gonna get him clean. James only fight with our beef sector YouTube family. You think that's what it is? Tell DKL your name is Miss T. DKL, I don't have to tell DKL my name. He knows my name. When people purposely, with the exception of some, mispronounce my name, that's because they just want to mispronounce my name. People know my name is Mz.Teavalocity. And to be honest, I don't watch DKL, so I couldn't tell him nothing. You could tell him that, but I don't watch him, baby. Years ago, he basically told me he don't fool with me. And once people tell me they don't fool with me or throw shade at me, I say, fuck him, and I keep on moving, so I don't watch him. So if he mispronouncing my name, he's doing it just to be doing it, okay? But I know that's some people favorites. Like I said, he told me he didn't care for me. He made a comment about me, and it's okay. I ain't never fooled with him after that. So freak her. She's a lonely heart. She more than a lonely heart. She's a broken heart over there. She's broken. So I'm going to drop my link, and then I'm going to get out of here. I've told Lemon to his face on a panel that he doesn't even know who he is because he takes on other people's persona. You think that's what it is, Phenomenal Scorpio? I think Lemon got his own thing. I just think he gets lost. I think, oh, okay. His DKL, okay, is the new cemetery. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know he still existed because like years ago, I stopped watching him. I used to go over there, but again, one night I was on Sir King's. I don't forget too much. I pretend like I forget, but I don't forget too much. And he said some shady shit to me and basically let me know he didn't fool with me. And I thought that's fine because I won't fool with you anymore. And I just kept it moving. That's all. But I remember that. Yes, didn't sleep on Treasure Lane. Yes, Scorpio, he takes on. I didn't know he does that. I didn't know Lemon take on other people's personas. I just thought he was being Lemon. See, y'all act like y'all don't remember when Lemon was on Sir King. He was a little contained and a little confined, but I've seen him get off over on Sir King's too. When Sir King just let Lemon be Lemon. Yeah, Lemon was Lemon. Lemon was Lemon. And I know a lot of people say they not beef sector. They leaving the beef sector and they think they got a strong position somewhere else. But at the end of the yeah, you can. You could come up and make an announcement, Dovey. Yeah. Now, Dovey cussed me too, but we good. Come on, Dovey, if you want to come up and make an announcement. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he's picking up energy from other places. Like I said, I like Lemon. I don't have anything against him. This is just some advice from my observation, things I've noticed about him that's been happening more and more and more. And I know normally when people get like that, just listen, just listen. When most people haven't really solidified themselves in this sector and they get a little cocky and arrogance and, talk smack to everybody, hey, JD, then they don't last. They crash and burn. And I don't want that to happen to him because I think he got his own thing going on over there, and I'm not trying to save him. I just don't want to see Lemon crash and burn over there. And he's really doing some things that I think is not cool. Go ahead and make your announcement, Dovey. Paulette, a lot of times we think they are off. Hey, hold on, because that's you, Yaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
Can
sugar,
you hear
what's
me
going
okay?
on? I could hear you. Ooh, that food look good. Oh, is that your Yaya's blackberry leather?
Yes.
That's a nice logo, Yaya. That's cute. What's up, Queen?
Thank you. Let me give a shout out. Mama Sipper made this for me. So
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see
thank
her
you so
daughter.
much.
I see daughter here doing some nice stuff with that AI.
Mm-hmm.
Think that's
They
AI.
really are. I can't figure it out. I'm too old to try to.
Me too. I tried it. Yeah, yeah. I got lost. My son was going, Mom, no, you just put this in there. I said, oh, F it. I can't do it. But that's a lot of patience, though. But these youngins know how to work that stuff.
Yeah. But
What's
I came up to tell you, number one, um, you can't help those that don't want to be helped.
I
You can't
know.
uplift those that want to hold on to the ground, hold on to something to keep them down where they are because they're
I
happy.
know.
Um, and when people, my whole thing is protect your peace. I feel like
Yeah.
this should be your
Hey,
one
Miss
and
T
done with her.
Velocity.
Hey,
Oh,
JD, what's
hey,
up?
Dada.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like
Hold
this
Hey,
on.
should be
Miss
your
Sage.
one. How you doing, baby?
Go
I
ahead,
I'm doing
Queen.
um,
okay.
I think you should do. This should be your one and done with her. You know what it gives. Why
Yeah.
give her numbers talking about you? Go keep trying to go back and forth with you. When you argue with yourself, that's it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go
I,
bothered. You don't go over there. She not gonna
yeah.
come over here. So what difference does it make what she says? Let her do her little thing over there. All that evil, vile shit that she says out of her mouth, let her stay over there with it. Cause it's
Yeah.
eating her up. It ain't eating you up.
Yeah, I agree with you, Faye. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, yeah, I do. Sometimes I feel like I just have to answer to. Yeah, yeah. I just want her to know that I seen it. Don't ever
I
come back
know.
over here. I think that was some fake, shit she did. Apologize and turn around. What 2 months later? But I know her, so I agree with you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, baby. What's up? Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead,
Jada.
Gigi.
Yeah, that's what I was. Uh huh. Yeah.
No, I was saying, go ahead.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't even think it's been 2 months since she came over here and made up with y'all. It was only a few weeks ago. I don't even think it's been a whole month. That's why I'm shocked that y'all done fell out again.
Well, she fell out with herself, Jay Dunn. Let me tell you something, what I'm realizing too. I'm not here to try to change anyone, but when you really a miserable person and she can't love herself to go at us like that black woman who she call herself a queen and call us queens and then nigga bitches in the next breath. So that part,
Exactly.
that part. So she can't love herself. So how do I expect her to love or like me, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you said that you see Lemon self sabotaging. How do you see that, Miss T Velocity? What you mean?
Okay, well, some like when you come out here, right, and it's some heavy hitters here, right, and whether people want to accept it or not, when you go after heavy hitters and you go after people supporting you and you just being mean and malicious to people who's there for you, then to me that's self-sabotaging because eventually you're going to crash because the people who you're going against, you creating chaos for yourself. And that's what I call self-sabotaging your platform. Like, you know that these people are good with certain people, and then you come at them, hey Bree, you come at them for no apparent reason. You know,
Mhm.
you come at the people who sitting there with you night in, night out, supporting you. You just coming out at them. That's self-sabotaging to me. If you want to build your platform, you can't target and go after everybody's. We've seen it happen here. Am I lying, Yaya?
No, you're not lying because he started. I think me and Lady Nika were the first ones. We were sitting up there having a genuine conversation, nice. We were having real discussions, and then all of a sudden he just called me a bitch out of nowhere, and then it went from there. From me and Lady Nika, then he went to I think it was wasn't Chat Rap next. Chat
Yeah,
Rap
Me and
was
him
after me.
argued, but we argued that one time, and then he apologized, and he ain't crossed me since.
Well, he
yeah, but
hasn't crossed me since, but I had to give him his own medicine. I waited until he decided to come back and apologize, and then I cussed his ass out. And
Uh,
then when we were on the panel again together, he was like, I said, well, I had to get my gift back. So
mhm,
it is what it is. I know who he is. I know once he gets that liquor in him, that he has a tendency to become really vile and rude and mean.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I don't want
That's
to keep
what
saying that makes him do this. I think he really wants to be the villain. That's what he said when he was bringing his panel up, talking about going live. He said he wanted to be a villain. He wanted his channel to be like the Spaceship 2.0. So
But hold
I
on,
think
Preserve ain't no villain. She ain't no damn
no,
villain.
yeah, I don't see him as a villain at all.
Me
But
either.
normally when he go live, I typically hit the panel within the first couple of hours, and then I
Mhm.
be asleep by the time he actually get drunk or whatever.
Well, see, I'll be asleep, but what happens if I get up in the morning and as I get ready, I'll watch Lemon. And sometimes I red ball it back when I see, certain people on the platform. And like I said, he has good shows sometimes. It's just that I don't know what the hell is going on with him. And, not to say that I don't like him, I'm not going to support him, but I want him to slow down. Just slow down a little bit because you run in the way good people. That's
Hmm.
your
In the building.
Okay, in the building. Hold up. I think he's
hey,
running with good people the way he did now. And
Hey,
I'm not here to take up for
Sam.
but the way he did Bree
Hey, yeah,
today.
yeah.
baby,
Okay.
how are you?
Hey baby. How are
Good.
you?
Hey, QI.
Hey, okay. The way he did it today, she waking up, she really didn't know what the hell was going on. And I don't know where it came from because I had watched the show while I was getting ready. And she was kind of surprised. So she got up there and then he said he was gonna do the big one. And it didn't seem like it was no real beef. And she was like confused. I left because I had to
Miss
go to
T
work.
Velocity.
Go
Every
ahead,
single
baby.
time you say that, I laugh. When
What?
you say he gonna do the big one. He
He
say
said
he gonna do the big one. It
he
sounds so funny
Yes.
coming from you.
But I was waiting for the big one, but I didn't know the
Nah,
big
she
one.
gangster.
I didn't know the big one was gonna be on Bree.
But my
So
whole
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was.
didn't know that I didn't know he did something against Brianna. When I got up in his live this morning, it was him and Code up there.
right.
Code.
Well, he
Mhm.
went after Cole too today, and he went after before 1492. He went after him, and he also told 1492 that if you gonna be, if you mess with Bree, you can't mess with him. Take your ass back over there. So now
The
you giving
bro
people
code. He also said the bro code. Did y'all not get the bro code?
that ain't bro code. He's sabotaging himself by telling people where they
That's
and where
what
they
I
can go.
said.
Nah, he comes from a certain state of mind. So when people say bro code, that is code for a certain thing, and I know that because
Oh,
I've been around.
here go Q.
Bro code
What is
means something.
what does it mean, QI? Tell us, because I don't see him no bro code. I see him as lemon, like I said.
Like bros before hoes, that type of thing.
Bro, yep. But bros before. Okay, okay. Now, okay. Can I let me just slow down because I know a lot, and it'd be hard for me to break stuff down. But I have been speaking on a lot of this stuff, but people don't receive a lot of the things that I've been saying. But I know the red pill, the manosphere mentality,
Mhm.
right? I know the incel mentality. And Lemon
Mhm.
has shown nothing but that. When I go to his chat, I'm not going just out of pure support. I'm going to analyze.
Oh shit.
But
Okay.
I don't feel like it's bro code only because you've never seen him actually go at a male. When he goes at a male, he either drops them down to say something or he says it when they're not there. The
That's
most
bro
I've ever
code.
seen him do, the most I've ever seen him do was with binary today and before 1492.
But
And
did you
he
hear him?
really
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you had a question, go ahead.
No, but did you hear him when he had said previously that he dropped 1492 because he felt like he wasn't a good fit. And let me tell you, I'm 1492 master teacher. But
Oh.
anyways, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Cause yeah. Go ahead, baby.
but
I feel like what
but
you're saying, but my whole thing is he dropped what's Duke. He dropped Duke and then decided to talk shit to him after Duke came directly to him. He dropped him, then talk shit. I don't care what nobody
yeah,
say.
now he dropped Duke because of the fact that the most street when he first came out here, y'all can't forget. Because he tried to challenge me and say something about me going over there and checking Rob Rex in his own chat. Oh, you let Rob Rex run all over you. But I stepped up to his own plate and talked mess. But then you're stepping up to these other people plates and they have been running rings around you. So you don't deserve to say anything about me. But at the same time, the reason why he checked Duke is because he's still humiliated. Because keep in mind, Brina is from the Mo 3 sector. And the Mo 3 sector is behind the scenes. They have discourse and all of that. So a lot of people talk and he know it. People have been challenging him to step up because they want to start a sector war, race war, whatever you might want to call it. They want to start it.
I don't think
So they
that
have
race
QI,
war.
how do you know that? QI,
I don't
how do
believe
you
in
huh?
know
race
that?
war though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, yeah. QI, how do you know that? Because now are you spinning narrative? How you know that he's part of wanting to start a race war over here and some other wars? How do you know that, QI? Now
He's
that's too
not
much.
he's not a willing participant that but they see him as an easy target. They see him as a mark. All right. They see
That's
him as easy to influence. So a lot of people are running in there, just like I think I heard somebody say today that they're using him. They are using him. They're using a lot of people in the beef sector to infiltrate the beef sector because they study people that know that they have weak minds.
mm-hmm.
My whole
Mm.
thing is you say that they're using him to get what? To get what
Beef
are we
sector
supposed
has
to
money. Beef sector
I
has
understand that
money.
they all come over here is for the money. That's all they've ever talked
Right,
about
right.
is the pay traps and the super chats and stuff that people give over
A-
here.
And let
But
me
you have
tell
to
you
be
why.
likable. Beef Steak just don't throw money to anybody.
Right.
We can't make
But
nobody.
see,
You can't make nobody like you. So I don't
right,
understand
but they
what
think
how do
that.
they,
Go ahead. I'm
QI,
sorry.
let her finish up, baby. Go ahead,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
they feel like I don't know how they feel that we just gonna let them walk in and walk out with our pocketbooks. That sounds like y'all think that we're all stupid over here. And these are some very most of us over here are very well educated. We're most of the us I would say between 35 and 55 is the age range. These people over on this side, we have stuff to lose. The people in the most sector, the majority of them are young and they don't have anything to lose.
We have some people here agreeing with QI, and they said for us just to listen to basically what she's saying that he's going over in other places and they see his weakness probably QI and they
Facts.
sending
Because we
But
know he's
but my
bisexual.
thing,
He's admitted to being bisexual,
but now he says he's
and that
straight. So
don't
now
mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. But they know that he doesn't stand on his square. How much is that right there?
might need a cigarette too. So mute
Yeah,
yourself.
Oh man, that's my
I don't know
cousin.
that I
Go
don't
ahead.
know that I agreed. I don't know. It seemed like a lot of the men just seem to go to the Lemon's platform just because he is the straight man currently of the sector is what it looks like to me from the outside looking in. Like I
Mixology
think a
shit.
lot of these men are not comfortable enough to just click Jay Wilson link, but
Jay
they will
Wilson.
click Lemons. You know.
Oh yeah, okay. So Binary said that told him Bree and Ness are channels to go to. What did he tell him they was channels to go to as in harm, or he was just saying, "Hey, this where I hang out at. It's popping over there." Do
But
you think
his
that?
problem, but his problem with Binary was because he found out Binary was Cash App and brand now. So and he hadn't sent him a Cash App. So he really has a problem. Y'all may think that he's easy, but what Lemon wants is to be the top dog. He wants YouTube fame from this. He thinks by going to the different sectors that if he lead them in there, they're gonna build up and be behind him.
Wow. You think he want to be top dog, or do you just think that he want to solidify his place over here in the B sector? But he say he not B sector, so I'm not sure because I think he said he's
No,
not B sector.
I heard him
Huh?
say he was effective. When did he
Jay,
decide he wasn't?
go ahead. I
When did
thought
he
I.
say he wasn't big factor?
Oh, I could be wrong. Correct me. I don't
Well,
know.
he never has said that he wasn't beef sector,
Oh, okay.
but I believe that me and him like we had a conversation over there on whether or not I viewed him as beef sector. It was kind of like that because it was shortly after me and James had that disagreement about whether or not Rodney was beef sector, and we talked about it over there on his platform shortly after. But he never said he wasn't beef sector. It was just a debate on whether everybody else viewed him as B sector or not.
Well, let me read this right quick because this is happening. Mz.Teavalocity, do you know there's a strike war going on? Many B sector channels has been struck. I think they meant there's a couple in other sectors too. This is something. Oh, there's something to what QI is saying. So
Well,
some.
they hit my page too. They hit my last live, but it just ended up being age restricted.
So why? So do you think other people doing it, or do you think they doing it is somebody over in our own sector doing it?
My live that I did was basically talking about the other sectors coming in. So I do believe it came from the other sectors.
Wow. I don't get that. I don't get how people from the other sector. So you think, oh, QI, they said something to what she's saying. Now, I don't know. I know QI is somewhat like me, a conspiracy theorist, but the reason why I don't have to, you can't just doubt it is because QI moves around. And she's very aware of these other sectors like the manospheres, the black sector, the blue sector. You know what I'm saying? The Mo3 sector. But you guys, we allowed them to come over here. There's no gates or nothing, but we allowed them to come over here and we allowed them to be on our platforms and make themselves comfortable. So who knows? Maybe they are going after the beef sector. And if that's
My
true,
bad. I had.
yeah, you got your Siggy. Hold on. If that's true, then you guys think about it. We were already warned that they were going to come over and do that long, long time ago. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
Start.
I do recall.
So somebody was telling us the truth. They was giving us the skinny, and we just didn't believe it, and we just invited them in. Cause I didn't know they struck your page too, Yaya.
Well, they
And
tried to strike.
hey, Charlie, baby, thanks for joining. How can they strike it? Like, what are they striking it on?
I don't know that
Well,
they said it was.
if she got an age restriction, so 9 times out of 10, it's not suitable for kids. But even for me, when I do my videos, I typically try to put that anyway. I typically do.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
do
rare.
that permanently.
I do that too. I
Well,
do
I
that. I
don't
always put
mind if
age
it's set that
restricted.
way. I honestly did. I thought from the very beginning I said it for not for children under 18.
You did you go back and check it? Oh well, you couldn't. Yeah. So when they rate when they age restricted, that means in most cases that you can't get ad revenue, right?
Right.
Is that what the so it's not like
And a
striking your
lot of
page.
times when they age restricted, that also means that nobody could just watch it without being logged into their YouTube. That's really what it boils
Right.
down to. It doesn't
Oh.
get shared into the algorithm, but not
Mhm.
only that, you actually have to be logged into a YouTube account that proves that you are over 18 in order for them to let you watch it. If you are not logged into a YouTube account, you can't just watch it.
Mm. Wow, that's
Mhm.
crazy that they doing that. But I did hear some videos saying that people they didn't say the page was struck. They just said it was YouTube restrict. I mean, age restricted. That's why I wanted to know what Deanna said hers was too. So it is happening. You know, a lot of times though, when we look the other way, it could be the very same people that's over here too as well. Don't always have
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean,
another sector.
we have
in the
certain apes
building.
over here for quite a while now.
Let me ask you
Flat
something. Yeah, yeah, J Dunn or QI. When they do that, don't they have to put their name though? If they do that, they
no.
have to put
Not for just
Not
the simple
always.
flag. You only have to put your name if you are alleging copyright infringement.
Mm.
Because if you
Oh.
And
are
I
saying
think
that
a lot
somebody
of people
stole your
bank on that.
content, if you are saying that somebody stole your content, you have to put your information in there in order to prove what content was stolen. But if you just doing just a common old community guidelines flag, you don't have to put any information.
Mm. Hershey Kiss said that they noticed certain people was doing it when they was making content about certain people. Wow.
Yeah, they try to they pick with you to try to get you to come back at you. Notice my picture and all kinds of stuff been going around. Notice I've been bullied and picked on because people be wanting me to do content on them so that they can find a reason to flag. But I'm smarter than that. And then I'm just really not. I'm like you, Miss
Yeah.
T. I really
Yeah.
don't do B sector content.
But
And
if
if
they
I do,
using
I
your
ain't gonna do it
picture,
on my page.
but if they're using your picture, can't you strike them for using your image because
Now
that
you
image.
can. Now you can for copyright infringement and now you can. Like if they post it on their community walls, now
Mhm.
you can flag community walls. Now you can and then you just have to be able to prove that they're using your likeness because your likeness like you know how that Johnny Mac stuff went.
Yeah.
Like you have to, like that's the best way to go to register your stuff. Once you register everything, then you have no problem. The problem is it costs a lot of money.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you this, you guys. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Let me tell you what costs a lot of money when you doing it through a legal team. That's what adds up. You paying attorneys to do it. And that's what adds up. But you know, really to trademark your name, it doesn't cost no lot of money.
I think it's like $100.
Yeah,
No.
and then you can do a poor man copyright too.
See, so when they use a
You talking about the
legal
one where you
team,
have something to yourself?
when they use the legal
Yeah.
team, you're paying for those lawyers, right? You know, if you go straight to the what is it, USTPO or something like that, you know,
Hmm.
States Trade and Patent Organization. If you go do it yourself, it doesn't cost that much money. Mm-mm. My name
That's
been
true.
trade, my name been trade marked long, long time ago. I think I showed the certificate up here. And it's good to trademark your name for many reasons, but I'll keep that to myself. But
As a
you
graphic designer, everything that I do is trademark.
yeah, well, you want to trademark your name if you want to brand and protect different things, and it's easy,
Or
believe it or
project
not, you guys, it's easy to
right.
get to people legally when your name is trademarked.
And then people forget that now we get 1099, so it operates under business laws and
Yeah.
business laws. And so, like a lot of stuff that people are doing now, a lot of these people are really not going to be on the YouTube in a couple of years or whatever because they
Mhm.
don't understand. They don't understand that things have changed.
I made a mistake when I copied. Let me tell y'all, it took me for months. When I say it took me months to trademark myself, my name, because I was doing it myself, you have to have every detail color. You
Mm-hmm.
have to make sure every tag you use or whatever word you use
Did
belong
you
to
do a
you.
state? Did you do
What?
a state or did you do it because you know you can do a trademark by state. Like when you register as a business, um you sort of have a certain copyright then. But it the
No, mine
like
go
just like your
beyond the state. Mine go beyond the state.
right.
Nope,
But
mine
like,
go
yeah,
beyond.
because your business name, another
Mhm.
person in a different state can have your name because we're state registered. When you register,
Nope.
you're normally registering under your state, but you have to make sure that you do it in a manner where it, especially when we're working with inner commerce
Mhm.
or inner,
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
it's overall.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff, you guys, and I hate to tell you, I don't even know how to use that shit. I got a Dun and Bradstreet though. I got registration.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to use half of that stuff. Ain't that crazy? But I got it because I'm going a different direction, like with my
Yeah,
business.
you got to take your time with it. I'm doing that
Yeah.
too. And this ain't even dealing with YouTube stuff. This is dealing with real life stuff. But and that's what makes me have to dig and look and
Mhm.
dig and look because it's real life stuff. And if you're gonna produce something,
Mhm.
and that's what happened in the past. Like we've been talking about Black History Month, right? How
Mhm.
people produce the straightening comb, how
Mhm.
people produce the stoplight. That was the problem
Mhm.
back in the day. That a lot of them, I may say, may have been limited in their reading or their comprehension, but I'm not just gonna say that was the deal. But
I
they
got
left
it.
a loophole. They
Mhm.
left a loophole where people can come in and claim their business. And there are some people out here that have money to come
Mhm.
in and be able to swoop up your stuff. And so you have to make sure that you protect yourself, your business, your
You do.
brand, and all that at all costs.
You do, especially when you're trying to do. So who somebody say about a sister T? Y'all need to beware of that lady named at Sister T. No ma'am, no sir. I don't know what they talking about. Y'all know her, Yaya, you know her? Do Yaya still
Yeah,
here?
I can.
Sister T just recently started clicking links in the sector. And she was actually on Lemons yesterday trying to referee LG and TG.
And she was on Nessus the day before.
And
Oh,
then Brianna's as well. But she
yeah.
was on Lemons. If you see the beginning of Lemons, Miss T
Mm-hmm.
Velocity, you'll
Mm-hmm.
see her because TG and LG was up there scrapping for
That's
real and talking about
terrible.
each other husbands.
That's terrible.
And
Two
that
And
and
sisters.
it's
criminal
their
act.
brother-in-laws. They was talking about their brother-in-laws up
That's
there too.
terrible. That's
Hmm.
terrible.
It was bad.
It was, yeah, I saw it. I was like, wow. Hey, Catherine Powell. I thought that's pretty bad for
Well,
two sisters to do that.
that was Sister T that was up there trying to calm them both down.
They just talked right over her though. They talked.
Hmm.
I saw it, y'all.
They don't
I
like
saw it, lady.
positive. A lot of people don't like. If you're gonna notice in this sector that a lot of people don't like positive.
But
They
for
like
two
the drama, and
sisters,
I
but
don't
they
for
think
didn't
it has
care.
anything to do with positive though, TY.
nah,
It's the fact that that was a personal whatever was going
yeah,
on with
it's
them.
personal. That
Ain't
sounds
nobody thinking
personal.
about no positivity if you got somebody talking about your husband and stuff.
Yeah, I think that.
Right. But that's what she was trying to, Sister T was trying to say is that I don't like the fact that it's two blood sisters.
Yeah, they blood sister twins. That's a shame that they went after each other. But if you notice them, they always go after each other. They compete with each other. I never forget when I was watching them, and it's so sad for them. Both of them nice looking ladies. It was so
Yeah.
sad because one put their hair up. Y'all remember I was watching them on that's Jamila, sorry. Jay Dan, you was up there. One of the sisters had put her hair up, then the other sister came back. Do you remember that night? Jay Dunn, you was on the panel.
Vaguely. I done been on the panel with them a
Yeah.
few times over there.
Oh, and then the sister came back and they were saying how pretty one sister hair looked, and she came back. Then they was going, your hair pretty too. and it seemed like they was just battling, you know. Miss T loves me.
And that's not good.
It's not good for two sisters. But you know what? Again, you guys, this is just an area. YouTube is an area where people could come on and be who they are, who they not, and they could come here.
Facts.
Yeah, they can, misguide their anger, at people, all types of shit. Them sisters been fighting like that for a minute. Hopefully they get it
Right.
together.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Even if it's not good, both of them ladies well into their 50s. So I don't think that they could be changed at this point.
Mm.
Nah, you're right. They can't be changed, but it's sad to me to see. Like, cause I don't know. So a lot of times when I look around on this app and certain people's behavior and stuff, like I do a lot of things that are outside of my behavior right now, outside of the characteristics that I was raised under right now. And, some stuff just, I'm just saying, it's just sad to me.
Yeah, it is. I thought that was pretty sad for two sisters to get into it. Not that Diva and I haven't fought when we was little, when we was little. But what is the 1492 sector? Truth and Reason. I don't know if that's a sector. We have fought,
No, that's
but
Aboriginal. I helped found that. That's the
oh,
Aboriginal Indigenous sector, 1492.
oh,
That's my
so
little.
is
I
that,
told you I'm his master teacher.
oh,
Good. How about a
No,
mentor?
that's for real though. That's for real though. I ain't just saying that. I'm just not just saying that.
oh, you his
Okay.
master teacher. So you brought him over here then.
No, I didn't bring him over here.
He
I
following his
left that.
teacher.
I left that community. I left that community for a reason, and a lot of what I speak on now is due to what happened in that community.
Mhm.
But there were people out here talking on Black American Indigenous people and their history and helping people find their genealogy.
Okay. Let
Then
me
we
ask
got.
you. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't want to cut you off, sis. Go ahead, you are.
No, no, no. Go ahead, because your question. I don't. Sometimes I could go too deep.
And that's why I'm okay. I'm gonna cut you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Faye. Yeah. So, what would you do in this case? Because it's hard to kind of for me to answer what I would do. What would you do if a new person come in the sector and then you notice the new person hanging around just jumping on everyone's platform? What would you think and what would you do if they came to jump on your platform?
Um, it depends on who the person is. If I've initially seen them other places or not, but for the most part, I tell all of y'all I don't deal with a lot of new people that come not on my platform. Now I have had Sister T once, but I had been watching her for a little bit. Um, I don't. It depends on what they're bringing. If they're bringing mess already from the very start, I have a problem with new people jumping on panels and putting their input in things that they know nothing about. I speak about it
Facts.
all the time.
Mm.
I just don't like it. If you don't know the history, shut the hell up and sit down somewhere. Everything is for everybody.
Oh, thanks. That's one thing
Hmm.
too. I don't know if you saw, but that dude called. He actually showed himself, and he a real black man.
Yeah, he's a Blasian man, and I can still say and I greet him the same way every time I see him. Hello, Blasian man that doesn't like black women.
I know,
Yeah.
but did you actually see him when he got on the camera though?
No, don't I don't need to. I know who
He
he
don't.
is.
He don't look like Tiger Woods at all.
But see, it doesn't matter how they look. It matters who they were raised by. If you was raised by a black mother, a lot of times that determines your state of mind. And if you was raised by a black father, that it just depends on who's who in your family. So everybody, just because you got to keep in mind, we got people have different sides, right? So it depends on which side they weigh heavily towards. So just because he has some black blood, don't mean that he down with the black folk.
Like, yeah, that's true.
Exactly. All kinfolk and kinfolk.
Let me ask.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is another question for y'all. Okay, so you have these people coming over here just inserting themselves, jumping on panels. What would you watch out for? Because again, y'all, there's no gate here, to be honest with you. The only thing you could do basically is to blackball them, shut them out, and just ignore them. You know what I mean? Don't go over to their area and don't come over here. What would y'all do for a person that's continuing to insert themselves? Now you see them just popping up, jumping on platforms and going at it. What would you think? How would you move now?
I don't
Start.
deal with those things.
Well, but that's the thing. It's up to you to allow the person to feel so comfortable to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's the fact. I don't
And
allow
then
the people to feel so comfortable. I honestly, after this last situation with a new person coming up in this over here, I don't
Mm-hmm.
fool with new people. Period. I don't give a damn if you're black, you're mixed, you're a woman, you're a man. I don't give a damn. I don't deal with new people. Period.
Mm.
and as a person that has always been in multiple excuse me, in multiple
Put that cigarette down.
Go
Oh,
ahead and go
shit.
on mute
Go
and let
ahead, go
somebody
on
else
mute
talk.
if
You
you
are.
choke it. Because I'm wondering,
my
because,
bad. I
oh,
done told him myself.
oh, wait, hold
But
on. That's that Lucy, girl. You better buy a pack.
well
Go ahead. I put Q out. I put her on mute. Q out when you finish talking.
Please
Let me
mute her.
know. Let me know. But here's the thing. I'm just wondering with these new people coming over here, and they're not even being selective anymore on people platforms they jump on. What are we just opening ourselves up to? Let me see. You safe
I'm
over
okay now.
there? Okay, who Jesus? Go ahead.
Now, as a person that I've always been in multiple sectors, right? And as a person of multiple sectors, generally when you step into a new sector, you
Mm-hmm.
don't insert yourself into sector beef. What you do is, or sector anything, what you do is you sit back and you watch and you got to see what's going on. Because first of
Mm-hmm.
all, you got to figure out if you even fit in that sector or not. But
Mm-hmm.
then you have to see what's going on in that sector. And see, because a lot of people like to clout chase, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people are looking at it as a numbers game. You have a lot of people who, okay, I'm gonna go if y'all say, because just like they think the B sector is just about jumping on panels and arguing with each other, when we
Mm-hmm.
all know that that's not really what it is. So a lot of people come over here and they think that they're gonna argue, including men, and they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go at a big dog, a top
Mm-hmm.
dog, to garner numbers, and that's not what it is. And so, like, pretty much the thing to watch out for is people who insert themselves, because any like just think, Miss T, you ratchet, skull. You
Mm-hmm.
probably been a lot more places that
Mm-hmm.
I've been, and I don't know. But we don't automatically go into different spots and spaces and insert ourselves. We read the room.
Well, I had a nerd to try to drop my ass, jump on the panel, and they drugged me so bad. They drugged me so bad. Oh, and Ratchet TVs. I
Oh
was
yeah, I think I saw that. I was there. That was a
Lord
while ago too.
Jesus. That was a long time ago, baby.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
You
I
remember
used to be in there, snowflakes and all of that. I've been in there.
Kimberly
I
Black
support
too?
Ratchet and Skull.
But this the craziest thing. I really like both of them, and I watch both of them. But my ass have never ever jumped on the platform. See, for one, two, when people jump on a platform like me and I'm new and they see I'm new me, they will hold your feet to the fire and start shooting all these questions at you. And if you can't answer, they don't allow you to have your own perspective. Hold on, my computer. They don't want you to have your own perspective. So I ain't never jumped my ass up there. In fact, I think they were so harsh on me, I left. I stopped supporting them, like dropping down. Because I used to drop down. I would cash app them sometimes, super chat. I stopped doing that. I said, nope, just stay in your lane. Get your ass back over in the beef sector.
But if you sit,
They were
but if
harsh
you
on
sit
me.
back, you could probably do that now, and you'll be much more respected because if you sit back and you see what's going on, then they can't. It ain't much that they can shock you with. Like I could tell
Exactly.
them
That's the
a
same way
lot
I
of
feel
their
about people
history.
coming into the beef sector. That's the same way. Before
Right.
I dropped in the beef sector, I set my ass down for about 8 months before I even said a word, typed in anybody's chat. But that goes for anywhere you go. You have to watch and be aware of what's going on, and don't just jump on time.
But yeah,
That's
I
like
was
being
over
in the
there for
streets,
about a
right?
year. I was over there
That's
about
like being in the streets.
they just didn't like my opinion. You know, they didn't like my opinion. That girl and them
But if
came
you
at
have
me
been
so bad.
watching it, like I'm sure someone else has dropped down from that they didn't know, Miss T, and you did you feel safer because you had cash after?
No, no. See, for one, I think I've always told y'all I don't really do panels because I always feel awkward. And he had asked my opinion about something that had happened there. And I gave my opinion. And they dug so far in my ass, I didn't know what to do. Baby, I jumped off that platform because I already don't feel comfortable on platforms, you know? So why would I even
Hmm.
take my butt over there and jump my ass on this man platform when I see they rough? But the very same girl who was really rough with me that day, Q, I don't know you remember, her and Ratchet are no longer friends. But he
What was her
just let
name
me,
though? I remember that day. I
oh,
just
you
don't
know
remember
that
the girl
girl he
name.
used to be real tight with. You know, one thing about it when you get on platforms sometime and you don't really know, but I did know because I was keeping up with the story. I
Yeah,
just
you
had a
just didn't.
different
You just
opinion.
didn't. Yeah, you
You
just
remember
jumped
when we
on
was
up
over there
there.
watching about Offset and them? About Offset and you know
Yeah,
he
I'll say to take off them, and when he was doing the
yeah.
bowling alley, he had snowflakes up there. I've been there.
Yeah, and they were saying something about this Caucasian lady did we believe she was a spy or she was all right.
FBI agent.
Yeah. And I said, well, I think that when she came on, she talked kind of condescending to. What makes you think she talked condescending to you? What was They just like started in on me, y'all, and I didn't have a chance. I got my
But
ass.
you know the conspiracy theorists, right?
Uh huh.
Okay.
Look what
Now
somebody
I
said.
ain't
She a
anti.
good thing.
I'm not anti conspiracy. I just
Right.
don't like when the rabbit hole goes too deep, right? So some people be so gung ho on their conspiracies. Notice these, like you'll be able to recognize conspiracy theorists when you see them. If you came from the Kanika Jenkins sector, you know
Yeah.
conspiracy theorists when you see it, right?
Look what they said.
So
Go ahead.
some people be so gung ho conspiracy.
Hmm.
Let me give you an example. She know I love her to death, and so if she hear me, because she might be over, she could be over here.
And then when you
Count her
finish,
out.
look what
Swedish
Latasha
Brown.
said. Go ahead.
Swedish Brown. Swedish Brown. I love her mind. I like her. But she's a conspiracy theory. L, you watch my hairs at night sometimes?
No, no, I don't. I just stay in
Okay.
my sector. Other than Ratchet, I have been watching them, but no, I just really try to stay over here in my lane
I
because
got
I'm
you. But
go ahead.
sometimes you gotta watch stuff in other sectors. Like we talking about merging. How you gonna merge with some people that you don't know about?
But
Who said
everybody
it was
talking about
murder?
merging. I'm fine where I'm at.
Huh?
I'm
What you
just
say, yeah?
oops.
I'm not. I don't believe in this merging. And people go wherever they want to
Me
go.
either. Yeah, all sectors are not gonna mix, but the people who are gonna be welcome, they're gonna be welcome organically and automatically. It's like if I go somewhere, they don't look at me as a sector; they look at me as me. So when I'm welcome organically. But you
Mhm,
can't bring a big group to any place and think that that's gonna work out because you got different ideologies, different
mhm.
ideas. You got all these
That's
differences of
all right.
people and everything ain't gonna work with everything.
Mm.
Like everything is not gonna work with the B sector. That's why people we gotta realize we got a precious jewel here and we gotta protect it at all costs. Everything is not going to in the B sector, you have a lot of people. Now when you go outside of these sectors, you have some people that will embarrass you because you believe in Jesus Christ.
Let me ask you something. Okay, I just look what Latasha just put here. You know Latasha be everywhere. Look what she said. Child, Sister T played all the content creators video for a reaction video, talking chat at the same time, telling her 80 people chat, this is what we gonna deal with. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we're about to deal with a whole lot of chaos, and she's
Mhm.
right. Okay, look at this on a bigger level. Look at what she just said, and look at it on a bigger level. She is right. We are about to deal with all types of mental illness, all types of frames of thinking, all types of religion. Some people that don't like black people, some people that don't like black women, some people that love uniting and want to be as one. We're about to deal with all of that at one time.
No, we're not. Well, I'm not because I strike. If you don't ask my permission, I'm striking the shit out
Yeah,
your
I
page.
get you. I get you. And I'm starting to do that too. And I hate to do that, but I'm starting to do that too because I'm not your free content. I'm not your free content.
Somebody, I was somewhere and somebody played somebody's video, and I was gonna drop down and say, "Hey, don't play that person's video without their permission." I said, "Mind your damn business." Maybe that person or somebody will see it, but they was playing somebody's video. I'm not gonna say. And I was told them, "Hey,
Somebody played my video, and they told me that the only reason why they played it is because they want my information. But seeing as though I'm registered
what
with
happened?
YouTube, they
What
wanted
happened?"
my information. They said they want my information, but all my stuff is
Yeah,
under page level.
if you strike
Hmm.
back, they get your if you done sent your ID to YouTube, right?
Nope,
To get
Oh,
monetized.
nope.
Well, I didn't either, but these days I've been hearing a lot of people say that they've been sending their ID to YouTube.
wait, wait, hold on. You said it was your video, Faye? Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. And
No, this
chat decided that she wanted to play it, and I told her I was going to strike. She said, "I want you to strike it. I just want your information."
no, this
Okay.
wasn't chat reps, baby. No, this was
No,
somebody. No,
Chat Rep was the one that did it without permission. Sister T played one of my videos with permission. And if I find any other video out here, I'm striking the shit out of them.
yeah, they played somebody's video and they was playing it a long time. I was like, but I just said, Mama, I started to say, hey, you probably need to ask that person, can you use their video, before they strike your page. But I said, mind your damn business, Miss T. I can't remember who it was, but it wasn't chat rep because chat rep hasn't been on in a while, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I don't know. I can watch her.
until somebody doing a reaction to her mugshot she got from messing with another content creator and played herself. Mama Panua is hard on Sister T.
Chat rep Chat rep hasn't been on for a while because she got set down with a 7-day strike. She said that on Brianna.
Oh, no wonder I haven't seen her.
During the cooking competition, she talked about the strike. Or not the cooking competition, but you know how they kept having the aftermath lives about it
Mm.
after after chat rep felt like uppity shouldn't have got no money. That's when she said that she'd been on a strike.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I
She
didn't know
said
she.
she reposted video of them girls fighting in the Mo3 sector the other week,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and somebody struck it.
Let me tell you what happened to me. Now, how before I even begin this live that is yellow, I had to challenge it. I had to send it up for a review. Before I even begin the live, y'all, it's on yellow. How does that happen, Jay Dunn? Hello? Jay Dunn?
Sorry, I'm unloading my groceries. I don't know. The
Before I
only thing
even
that I could
started.
think of is if it was a lot of cursing at the beginning, but I didn't see any cursing because you
Oh,
was by yourself.
Right.
maybe I did cuss. Hey,
You said
Alana.
an F word, but it wasn't a lot of them.
Oh, I know you have to wait, what, how many minutes into the video?
4.
4 minutes. Ooh, thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So they saying this Sister T is playing people's stuff. And Mama Panur knows this lady because Mama Panur is rough on her. She said, Miss T, that woman drive me nuts, and you be in the clouds, mostly trying to tolerate her. I just saw her pop up on people's channels, and I was like, oh my, where's she coming from? But to play people's stuff without asking, I can't remember. But someone played someone's content, and I wasn't sure. I was like, oh man. Oh, so that's what they do. So you could give them your information?
Yeah, they want you to start so they can get your information to dox you.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. So that's why they doing things to you so you in return could what? Fight your strike?
Right.
Mm. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. They very clever.
I gotta get ready because I got something to do. So I'm gonna hit you again later on next live or something. And I appreciate you for allowing me to use your video,
Oh yeah. Did you use
portion of
it?
it. No, I'm using it this evening.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be over there to see, darling. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
You know
Oh,
exactly
Miss
what it
T.
is.
Huh?
Yeah, you know exactly what it is. But I'm getting
I
ready to jump
know.
down. I thank you for having
My
me
baby.
up here.
Go.
All right,
Go.
thank you. Is that Jalen?
It's just you and
Yeah,
I,
I'm still here. Uh huh.
Okay, I just want to say you bye. I see
Oh,
y'all in the street. Huh?
okay. All right. Thanks.
All
And
right.
yeah, Miss
Bye
T
bye.
Velocity. All right.
Yes, baby.
Miss T Velocity, my Instacart had came, so I've been unloading that. So that's why
Okay, I'm gonna
I
get
wasn't
ready.
there. But yeah, but
I'm
I'm gonna drop down as well. Thank you for
thank you,
having me.
baby. Hope you got some good groceries.
Girl, yeah, I did. I always get mine before the weekend. So yeah, now I'm just putting everything up.
Oh, okay. Be good, JD. Thanks for
Okay, bye.
joining the panel. You guys, I just said what I wanted to talk about. I appreciate what Faye Yaya said. I appreciate QIJ Dunn for joining the panel. I wasn't gonna be here long, baby. I can't stay up here for hours. I appreciate all content creators who dropped down today to show me support. Again, I can't tell grown people what to do and how to do it and what to do with their platform. Lemon has never disrespected me. I just see him going in the wrong direction. And I noticed from other content creators how I watch other content creators, and this is the truth, self-sabotage and destroy their platform when they had a good amount of people. Remember this, whether people want to like it, believe it, or whatever you think. We all share the same subscribers. We all have to commingle at a certain time. Yes, people do their own thing. They don't always do the platforms. They don't always, engage in some things. But at the end of the day, it's just one little circle here. The B sector is just a little portion of, social media. You could go anywhere. So you do have to be cordial at times. You can be by yourself. I don't have a problem sometimes being by myself, and just doing my own thing, but I do support people. However, you don't want to come out here fighting everyone. And I think that's what's happening with Lemon. And I really do, whether he got other people coming from abroad to join him and stuff like that. I like his little nighttime show. Again, I watch him a lot of times be cool at the beginning, have a nice live, and at the end it seems as though he's struggling and he's, just doing things that's I don't think is very good for him. Again, he makes it very clear he don't want nobody to tell him what the F to do, and he's gonna do the big one, and he's sick of people trying to steer him in a direction. But again, you can't just shit on people and think they're going to be there for you. And I've seen some good people support you that perhaps now I don't know if they still will support you. Again, Jamila be up there every night basically, and he respects Jamila. They have their own relationship. However, again, I'm watching him slip, and I just want him to know that. Take a look at your videos and see your beginning to your end, and just see how you start out and end up, and look for corrections so you can be a good content creator, so you could continue to have your supporters. Thank you so much, Charlie, for joining me, baby girl, dropping down. I appreciate that because I do wish him well, because I do like Lemon, and I know he's doing his big one. But sometimes, you need to just watch who you do your big one with, especially if they not coming at you. Now they're going to come at you strong. They coming at him strong. I was watching the little Pizarros before I got off work, and she was tearing Lemons A up. And so now he got to remember that you don't want to fight with everybody. It's not good to fight with everyone in here, because we all, again, are our own individual content creators. We don't have to kiss people ass. We don't have to side with them. We don't have to tippy toe, but you just don't want to step on everybody's toes if you don't need to, right? If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her adjust it. If you see a king's crown crooked, help him adjust it. Encourage our princes and princesses. They are our joint future. They are heirs. They looking to inherit something other than mess, drama, and stress. I hope we all are trying to continue, or at least try to build some type of generational wealth. It's not the easiest thing, but you can definitely start. And I hope we leaving legacies behind. I hope you're not so empty, so broken, so traumatized, so hurt, and your heart is so black that you just end up dying by yourself. I told you I worked in hospice, and that was a sad thing. But after watching it so many times, something popped in my spirit and said, you don't know how they treated their family, and maybe their family are just leaving them here to die alone. That's a sad feeling. I felt bad for them, but then again, I never know how they treated their family. I'm watching Uncle Larry die by himself, and he had the world in the palm of his hands, but he didn't treat his kids and his family right, and he's ending up dying by himself. So with that being said, thank you. I'm going to close this one out. I appreciate everyone who joined me. Make sure you hit that like button and consider becoming a member. We are going to do something in the future in membership. That's just another way of supporting the content creator talent. Thank you so much for your generous gift today. And I thank the person who sent me a cash app again. I appreciate you so much. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be me. With that being said, y'all have a great one. I'll see y'all around on these streets. I'll probably be in the clouds. Hey, it's Jay. How you doing, baby? Sir King said we all wanted Lemon to start a channel. And now that we have Lemon in his channel, we don't like it. He said he ain't saying nothing. Oh, well, that's what, Sir King said. I don't know. Again, I don't have anything against Lemon. I'm going to always come down here and speak my truth. You may not like it, but you can't stop me from speaking my truth. With that being said, y'all be blessed.